avionics message. On. Test 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3.
2 and 4, I'll call crossing here shortly. Follow that decathlon off your right.
Test 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3.
You have my crossing, and we have that decathlon.
Test 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3.
375, traffic will hold in position.
Bump off, make sure back.
7 Delta, I'm going to call your base for sequencing.
Selector, switch tank. Environmental controls as required. Heat on.
213 can turn crossing.
Okay.
Return crossing, 213.
The bases, make it quick.
Ground Force Confirmation Lima 1753 Zulu, wind 190.12, visibility 10, ceiling 9,000 broken, 13,000 broken, 25,000 overcast, temperature -2, dew point -6, altimeter 29901, visual approach runway 17 right and use, landing and departing runway 17 right and 17 left, all VFI arrivals from the east and departures runway 17 left, contact tower 120.55, all other aircraft contact Ground Force Tower M18.4. Radar service available, Grand Forks approach 132.3, advise on initial contact, you have Lima. Grand Forks Confirmation Lima 1753 Zulu, wind 190.12, visibility 10, ceiling 9,000 broken, 13,000 broken, 25,000.
Okay, so there we go. Databases are good, 20 January. Totalizer, engine, tab. Okay, 34 annunciators, test. Status.
Traffic ground 260, roundup complete.
Grand first ground, Sioux 20, holding short on 90 left, looking to taxi back to Bravo.
Sioux 20 going taxi Alpha Delta, start your roll please.
Alpha Delta starting roll.
60 standby.
Standby, Sioux 60.
Sioux 60, you can let the first Archer pass, continue your taxi crossing 90 left at Alpha.
Let that traffic pass and then continue taxi 90 left, Alpha for Sioux 60.
Here, but the startup, it shows 9 is red in the, you know, where you check the annunciator. About that. And the avionics off. Off and then go turn it back on.
Taxi Alpha Delta.
Taxi behind that Archer, Alpha Delta, 240.
It still shows red.
34 is holding short at Alpha.
I'm aware. There's an Archer in front of you, that's why I asked you to pull up and hold short. Just please stand by.
RS1 not receiving. Oh, it's green now. Okay, cool. Cool, thanks, man. Will, alright, bye.
284, now you can go. Continue your taxi across 90 left at Alpha.
Continue taxi hold, cross 90 left at Alpha, straight forward.
Okay, now let's...
Good afternoon, Grand First Ground, Sioux 2 on Bravo ramp with information, Lima ready, taxi, close traffic.
Status, we're going to check everything here.
C2 ground unable at the moment, full on both sides.
Okay, all the annunciators look good.
Understood, thank you, C2.
If you want to stand by for a couple minutes and ask again, we can see what we got.
Sure, C2.
Okay, so back to the checklist. Database check, fuel totalizer is good, enunciators were good, avionics set, so we're looking for
10-5 ground taxi Alpha Delta.
Alpha Delta.
2991. 2991 and also back up. 991. Takeoff briefing. Okay, I'll be the pilot in command. We'll depart runway 17 right with 7,351. The wind is 190 at 12. We'll do a normal takeoff. Runway length required is 544. And to clear 50, it's 1,564. We'll rotate at 56 knots, climb at 76. Pattern altitude is 1,600. I will fly an emergency if I lose an engine with sufficient runway remaining. I'll land, stop on the runway. Lose an engine below pattern altitude, insufficient runway remaining, land straight ahead. And lose an engine at or above pattern altitude, declare an emergency, circle to land in full. Okay, so altitude is going to be heading first. It's going to be 1.
Southeast departure in for runway 17 left, standard
74. And altitude is
212. 212, continue taxi, cross runway
1600.
Cross 29er left at Alpha Sioux.
Transponder is at 1200. That's what we want. Landing lights on. Brakes, we'll check that and then we'll... Okay, let's go taxi over to do a run up. I don't see anybody around. There is my brake. Brakes are good. Okay, so when we do this run up, remember this engine is only the second flight on this engine. So make sure that the engine idles properly. Okay, so it is the other direction, so I am going to switch on here.
17 left, standard taxi.
17 left, standard taxi. 288.
For a little bit here, I just don't want to get
ramp with information. Lima looking for
base.
northeast departure.
2315 ground for
Okay,
17
so
left,
it's good.
standard taxi.
Okay, run up, parking brake is set, circuit breakers all look good. I don't want to run it too low. Okay, mixture back to rich. Throttle to 2,000. Okay, holding brakes. Everything is good. Throttle up to 2,000.
Ground 239er at party ramp with Lima, requesting to northeast departure.
2300 ground for runway 17 left, standard.
There's 2,000. Magneto check. Left one. 1,800 drop by 100. Right one. 1820 drop by 80, so they are within 50 of each other. That alternate air. You do see a drop in RPM. Engine instruments. Okay. Oil PSI is at 103, but it's not in the red yet. Oil temperature, everything is good. Right tank's a little bit lower, so I'll switch that over. Message annunciators all look good. Throttle back to idle. At idle's okay, 700, and then back to 1,000 RPM.
It looks like we did get one open on the right side. We're runway 17 right, standard taxi, squawk 34.
17 right, standard taxi, squawk.
Okay, make sure back to X. Traction handle is good, like where it's at. Trims are both set for takeoff. Parking brake release. Okay, I'm going to turn my landing light on. Fuel pump is off, that, and pitot heat is off. It's -2, so I'm going to have it on. Let me contact ground. Ground Force Ground, November 719, November Delta is at AV flight with Lima. Run up is complete. Looking for departure to stay in the pattern for a bit.
Departure 719 November Delta Grand Forks Ground. The pattern is currently full at the moment. I'll have you stand by on the ramp, otherwise say intentions.
9 November Delta, or ground, yeah, any idea how long it's going to be? Just the only reason I ask is I've got a new engine in here. I can't let it idle for too long.
And 9ND, is this more of like a maintenance flight, or like you guys just going around a couple times, or are you guys just doing training?
Nope, student solo. This is only the second flight since the new engine. There's just a notice here to not allow it to idle too long. If it's going to be a little while, I'll just shut it down and go another time. And ground 9 November Delta, I'll just do that. I'll just go ahead and taxi it back and shut it down. I don't want to take a chance with the new engine.
Departure 9 November Delta, understood, thanks. And yeah, just call back in a little bit if you, we may have some available open later.
Okay, copy that. Thanks for the help today. 9 November Delta.
Ground Sioux 904 Tango on Bravo, ready to taxi with...
Okay, well that's that.
Departure request traffic advisories.
Sioux 904 Tango Grand Forks County 17 right, standard taxi.
Standard taxi to 17 right, Sioux 904 Tango.
Grand Forks Ground Sioux 52.
Enable, the pattern is full.
Charlie ramp, information
Okay.
Lima, departure to the southwest.
Sioux 52 Grand Forks County 17 right, standard taxi.
17 right, standard taxi, Sioux 52.
Grand Forks Ground Sioux 17 at 9 left, back to Charlie.
7 ground taxi, Alpha Delta, have a good day.
Alpha Delta, have a good day, Sioux 7.
Sioux 2, round complete.
Sioux 2, give way to the Archer off your right side. They're going to be southbound and Alpha after them. Continue taxi across runway 9 left.
After the Archer on the right, taxi to 17 right, Alpha cross 9 left, Sioux 2.
Okay, let's do a shutdown. Okay, landing lights are off. Pump switch is off. Pitot heat switch is off. Mixture is back to X. Apps are retracted. Trim.
901 Tango Grand Forks Ground, runway 17 left, standard taxi.
Okay, shutdown. Bulls are
Was that northeast?
off. Avionics master switch
That was a northeast departure for
off. Throttle back to idle. Mixture idle. Okay, magneto switches off. Emergency batteries off. Electrical switches